What up, you fluffy bastards? My name is Liquid Blitz, and today we're going to take a look at assault rifle versus sniper rifle attachments, specifically for the DMRs. Now, just in case you didn't know what DMR means, it means Designated Marksman Rifles, and it basically means semi-automatic snipers which bridge the range gap between assault rifles and sniper rifles. So in PUBG, that means the Mini-14, the SKS, the Mk14 EBR, the new SLR, and sort of the VSS. Now, before I even begin, I need to point out that since the update and since the making of this video, the VSS can also use the assault rifle attachments, but someone has actually data mined the files and found 3 new attachments specific to the VSS. 3 magazines, a quick draw, an extended, and an extended quick draw. Now, as of recording this, they haven't actually included those in the live game, they're just sitting there in the files, but it's likely they will add them in the future. Anyway, let's do this, and let's do it hard! Let's start with the magazines. Okay, the truth of it is, weapons in PUBG are either extended, or they are not extended. There are no varying degrees of being extended. And the same goes for any quick draw magazine, which increases the reload speed by a flat 30% for any magazine with the word quick draw in the name. So long story short, there is zero difference between AR and SR attachments when it comes to magazines. It's also worth adding at this point the fact that the quick draw and the extended quick draw can now only be found in the airdrops, so that makes the extended quick draw for the assault rifle even juicier and especially useful for the DMRs now, which is exactly why they made them rarer in the last update. Anyway, let's move on to flash hiders. The AR flash hider and the SR flash hider do the exact same thing. They both give you a 10% reduction in vertical and horizontal recoil and a 10% reduction in the overall recoil pattern, so use either of them. Simple. Next up we have the compensators. Now this is where there is a big difference. There's a chasm, a world of difference. The sniper compensator reduces 5% more vertical recoil and 10% more horizontal recoil than the AR compensator, straight up making the SR compensator better for DMRs. Anyway, lastly we have the suppressors. Now this is where I'm not 100% certain, but I'm pretty damn sure it's basically impossible for me to test without a custom server. Just like with the magazines, with the weapons either being extended or not, with the suppressors, the weapon is either suppressed or not suppressed. So as before, there are no varying degrees of suppression. It's either suppressed or not suppressed. The weapons do all have different sound radiuses, or radii. I mean, it's true, but that sound radius is down to the weapon, not the attachment. In other words, there is no difference between the AR suppressor and SR suppressor when you shove it on a DMR. It simply suppresses it. Wacky Jackie actually made 2 videos on the distance from which you can actually hear all the weapons all compared to each other. One video is on just regular sounds and the other is on suppressed gunfire. I put links in the description to both of those videos and they're well worth checking out. So anyway, to conclude all of this, the only attachment that has any difference between AR and SR is the compensator, where the SR is the best version. All the other attachments do the same thing as one another, regardless of weapon type. That being said, I recommend that you always go with SR over AR because SR attachments are generally more rare and they fit onto the bolt actions. And most players will generally drop a DMR in order to pick up, say, a Kar 98. Anyway, that's it for this video. I hope you found this useful. Like this video if you liked it, like this video if you didn't like it, subscribe if you want to see more similar content, and I live stream pretty much every day, but only over on Twitch. So if you want to see me live, go and follow me over there, link in the description. Liquid Blitz, out!